Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. We're just chilling out now on reflection of the season. What's your thoughts, Stephen?
I think we've had a good campaign, haven't we, really, considering what everyone's been thinking and how, well, things coming in, things going out. I mean, because Draper going in January was a massive blow to us and we thought we were going to go downhill. And we were definitely in there and around it.
So what happened there? Did we bottle it or we just didn't want it enough?
I think we bottled it, to be honest. I think we just bottled it.
Do you think we were ready to get up into the promotion? Do you think?
Yes and no. I think if we went up, bonus. I think we could have, but I don't think we'd have had the support for next season. I think that's the problem.
People talk about sort of financials and that sort of stuff. Is the money there to be able to support us for promotion?
Well, yeah. No, for boys.
The time to bring the money in is when you've got promoted, isn't it? It's like,
yeah.
if you go into NoFo and saying we've just got up, we want to make a really good shout of it, we could do some investment. That's the time to bring some money in, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Or do you try and get the money in beforehand? We know that Owen Evans has left. Jackson Smith been offered a contract, but he hasn't signed it yet.
Yeah.
So that doesn't look good, does it? If he was going to accept it, he probably would have done already, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's probably had offers from I want to say League One, maybe not. Definitely higher League Two, maybe. I think is definitely coming in for him.
But the thing is, he's sort of forced his way into the team, and he's done well. But I think a season as a number one is what's going to really set him up. And Walsall would be the best place for that. If he goes up into League One, he's not going to be a regular starter, is he?
No, and I feel like he'll struggle a lot in League One. I think, this is another thing with chemistry and keeping players for a long time. Because he's stayed with the club for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Most of the players have stayed with him. So now that becomes the number one, he gets to know he should know all the players.
Seems like a natural progression.
Yeah, a natural progression because he's got everything there,
made his way into the team. He's got into the number one spot, and that seems perfect. But as it stands, if he doesn't sign, Walsall are after two keepers. I'm going to do a video next week looking at the options, people that are available. So we're going to have a look at that. Yeah. The right wing back slot. Joe Fowkes supposedly in contract talks. But the word on the street is that he's not actually been offered a contract. So he's gone. Tom Knowles, you think he'd be snapping their hand off if they offered him a deal, didn't you?
Yeah.
I suppose depends how much they've offered him. Tom Knowles, do Walsall get promoted with Tom Knowles as right wing back?
Probably not, to be honest.
So yeah, to finish 11th is an improvement.
But a disappointment because we were playoffs and we fell off
we bottled it
quite badly. Yeah.
We bottled it or dropped off at the end, which was disappointing. That was those three key games, wasn't it? What was it? Swindon, Notts County, and Bradford.
Yeah.
And we need to win those three. Swindon, the win at Swindon, that's perhaps for me one of the highlights. I'm just going to show you the clip. But then Notts County. With the launch of NoFo and everything, all the expectation was there, and that was a big disappointment. And then Bradford to be 2-0 up, and then lose to Andy Cook. We knew exactly what he was going to do. That was shocking, wasn't it?
It was quite shocking. It's the Andy Cook curse, isn't it? And this is the thing. I said during that game. The moment you criticise a player, it comes back to bite you. Every single time. It's for once, can we just shut up when it comes to giving rough times to our old players? Because every time we give grief to Andy Cook, he always comes and scores. I think the next time we play Bradford or any team that he plays for,
give him the silent treatment. That's it.
Give him the silent treatment. Otherwise, I'm not coming or I'm leaving because I just know the score.
Looking now towards next season. What's the minimum requirement for
playoffs? I think
minimum requirement top 7.
Yeah, I think playoffs is minimum requirement now. Well, we've just shown that we can get there. You know what I mean?
Well, Crawley,
we've shown we've done it, and at Doncaster,
Crawley got no money. Crawley got no money, and they've made it. Obviously Carlisle before them, Stevenage before them.
Yeah.
It's not all about the budget. It's about getting the team playing together. And
consistency.
The Walsall board believe that Matt Sadler he's the guy to get us there.
Well, he can be.
Do you think he'll get us there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's proven that he's a good enough manager to get us to playoffs. It's just that lack of experience which hasn't kept us there, I'd say.
Yeah.
But obviously, with time, it's going to change. And
well, Richard O'Kelly should be. Richard O'Kelly's.
Yeah, well, exactly. He's got backing staff now to help him out.
A guiding light. He should be able to sort of help sort of get us over the line, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
For me, anything but top 3 is another failure. We really need to get it out of this division, don't we?
We do. We've been in here for too long.
Top 7 would be sort of further progression. But as people have said, Crawley went from 16th or 17th to finishing 7th and going up through the playoffs. We don't need little itty-bitty progression. We want to sort of grab it
and smash it. Yeah.
Grab it and smash it. That's what we need to do.
Exactly. I mean, look at Doncaster as well. Doncaster, what, 12? What was it? 14 unbeaten.
Well, they were 20th. They were 20th in the division. They were out of it, and then
out of nowhere,
just pulled it all together.
With Doncaster, it proves that even if you're in playoffs, you're not safe.
No, well, Doncaster, we thought they were going up, didn't we?
Just like another Doncaster, it's definitely not going to happen. But like Newport, for example, imagine if Newport just come out of nowhere, like last 20 games of the season, don't lose a game in those 20, straight into playoffs, and then just knock us out of it. For example, you know what I mean? But when you get if you secure top 3, we're sound, aren't we?
The thing is, you get into the playoffs, it's a lottery, as you say. Doncaster, absolutely on fire. MK Dons, who'd have thought that they'd have
missed out again?
Going to be some challenges next season, but Walsall have got to be up there top 3. I think if we're not top 3, or definitely in top 7 by Christmas,
it's going to be looking shaky.
Sadler's going to be sort of on dodgy ground, I think. Which players actually improved over the season?
Well, I think there's 2 aspects to look at this. I think there's the youth side of it. So like players who've gone out on loan and had game time to improve, which you'd look at Ronan for. And I think Ronan's came on quite a lot because we went to Rushall, didn't we? We saw him play.
Yeah, he ripped it up for him, didn't he?
He's looking very good, so I think his development's going in the right direction. James Taylor's going to Drogheda. That sounded so robotic, but it's one of those. He should get some more game time, and I think he'll go on the same trajectory as Ronan and become a great player for us and have that experience.
So. He didn't really get enough game time, did he? I know I'm one that's singing his praises, and we know he's not the finished article by any means.
Well, neither is Ronan, you know what I mean? But you need to give them chances, don't you? So
they need game time, don't they? Tyler Allen, as you mentioned, Tyler Allen.
Yeah, Tyler Allen.
Massive improvement.
Yeah, he kind of came into the spot unexpectedly because of injuries.
Yeah.
And sort of did a great job, didn't he?
He did.
So can't really criticise him there. Comley, I think, is another one as well. It's definitely improved throughout the season because obviously McKenty going out and Earing going out and Stirk at some stages.
Yeah,
McKenty, I thought, done a good job to fill in the place. McKenty, oh yeah, sorry.
McKenty improved. I think he's sort of developing into the midfield role. I think he did well with that.
Yeah.
But there's no meteoric rises. Tom Knowles is one for me. That's a player looking to really improve, and he didn't improve through the season. So we've got a fans forum coming up on the 27th of June.
Yep.
So going to be some interesting questions to put to the Walsall boys on that day.
Yeah.
If you have some questions you'd like me to ask, you know me, I'll ask anything. So drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments, or better still, email it over to me. We have started a Patreon, so if you want to contribute to the channel, email me on WalsallFanTV10@gmail.com, and we can arrange that so you can help support the channel.
Yep.
But we're here always, the joy and the pain, aren't we?
Definitely.
Right then, some videos next week on transfer targets and what's going on with that, and what's already happening in League 2. Are we getting left behind already? Thanks for watching. Cheers.